Hi there, Steph. Thanks for popping by. And this is the third and final card in my Greeting Farm Mermaid mini-series. This one is Merisa, and I wanted to try a new technique, or a different technique from the previous cards. So I've decided to color the tail entirely with Copic Spica glittery pen. And I did a review I think it was probably a few months back now. You can find it on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look. And these pens are actually really surprising. They are really juicy, of course really glittery, and I mean you can see that here with the reflection of the light onto the cardstock. The glitter really shows, and they are really good. They dry fast-ish. I say ish. They don't dry instantly, but they dry pretty fast. Just wait a few seconds. Be careful not to smear it. But that's kind of why I like Copics so much, because they dry almost instantly. I rarely make stains with my Copic except if I put too much ink in them. And I really like that medium that, you know, I don't have to worry about smearing with my arm. And that's why I use the paintbrush, for example, when I do Prismacolour, so that I don't smear the ink all over. I'm the queen of the stain, so I've kind of had to learn ways to avoid smearing and staining and things like that. And these ones don't dry instantly, but they dry pretty fast, so that's a good point in my books. Anyway, I keep coloring, and I'm using the 7 different rainbow colors, and I thought they blended quite well. The cardstock didn't, you know, sometimes when you rub too much against the same piece of paper, the cardstock can go a bit funny. I didn't experience that too much. I'm using some Nina Desert Storm cardstock, and I think it's pretty good. I've stamped the image with some Memento Tuxedo Black. It's kind of my go-to ink. I forget to tell you most of the time because it's rare that I use something else than that. So then I moved on to the hair, and I'm using the Prismacolor pencil like I did for the previous cards, and I'm doing really simple shading, just adding the dark green in a shaded area, and then leaving it light green to represent the highlight where the light hits on the hair. So it's quite straightforward. I mean, the lines on the hair, these images are really well drawn because they're great for coloring. They're made for that, I think. They make shading and coloring so easy, and that's why I really like these images. I've wanted the little ponies for quite a while, but I haven't got around to buying them yet. But here we go. I had forgotten a little bit of the mermaid tail, but you know, quite simple hair, simple skin color. I don't go too far with skin color. I'm not that experienced in skin color, to be honest, with any of the medium I use, so Prisma and Copic. But for Little Mermaids Under the Sea, I didn't think it was a big deal anyway. And for the others, I probably will need to practice that, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I then decided to add some black gel pen, and it makes a whole difference. And I'm not going to use the C word, and by that I mean contrast. But it helps quite a lot, and I've learned that technique from a well-known colorist, and I think he gave all my cards not a brand new dimension, but I think it made them all look so much better. So then I added white little, I think I'm using a Jelly Roll pen. There's Sakura Souffle, pen, which becomes white as it dries, but here it's a white gel pen, that's why I hesitated. I prefer the white gel pen because I can see it better when I use it. With the souffle it appears afterwards, but because the souffle is more juicy, sometimes it's more practical, so it all depends by what you're doing. And then I decided to color some of the white dots with the Copic at Spica, because I thought it looked quite nice and it popped well against the cardstock. So I hope you find it interesting. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found the series interesting. If you haven't seen the other card, please head over to my YouTube channel or to my blog to watch them. I hope you find them inspiring. Thanks again. Don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up, and have a great day. Bye!